Alright, sorry guys. Okay, so the other side of Aries, we have Taurus. I made my coffee, so I had a minute to sit down and get a little situated. Can I have a beautiful gratitude card for my Tauruses? Something making... That was a little mud. Huh? The top one. Let's see. Okay. They flew out, but the one on top, I think, was the important one. Because this one is actually inspiration. Oh, it is reflection, too. So, yeah, we're sticking with the reflection topic. I didn't see because it came out in a whole chunk. But, says, how you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. And that's by Rupi Kaur, 101 on the clock. So, yeah, beginning to love yourself and focusing on how to do that teaches others exactly how to treat you. So it's really important. Picture what it would look like to be... No, One. You're pushing it. Okay, but you're hollering. Sit up nicely or you lose the cartoon. It's the last warning for today. It is your last warning. Boundaries are a thing too. Every time I try to do something and she does that 141 on the clock, that is her trying to force attention, that's what children do. So, but it's not always going to be children. It's just showing how easy it is for people to distract you, especially when you're trying to focus on yourself or create boundaries. When you're trying to create boundaries, people try to distract you from those so they can step around them and not treat them or you with the respect that you deserve. 212 on the clock. So that's why this one is so important about loving yourself. So I'm going to start over with this one and read it to you, but I think it's really important part of the message, and the distraction was a message in itself. So, and I've learned that all of these things, 232 on the clock, they're all lessons, and they're all there for a reason, and they all have a story to tell. No, you're not. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Do not distract me again or your show goes off. Do you understand? And you'll stand in the corner. You need to understand this was the boundaries and we made an agreement. So now you need to follow through with your end. And I'm not going to have this discussion with you anymore. It's the last warning and then the show goes off. Now listen, this is yours, and I'm sorry you got sidetracked with me struggling with my daughter, but this sometimes feels like a power struggle, which is also a big thing. So you need to really understand your worth so that that power struggle just becomes a power walk away. If they're not treating you the way you need to be treated, stand up, walk away, and understand that you're worth and deserve better. So obviously you can't stand up and walk away from your kids and stuff. I just mean end the conflict. And when they're an adult, children are different. They push boundaries. That's how they learn, and that's how they learn their own boundaries. So that's understandable in so many respects. But as an adult, once you set your boundaries and they push past them, then they've told you what they think of you, and that's enough to walk away. However, if you don't know what your boundaries are because you don't understand your own worth, it's very hard to maintain that, and that's a really important part of this. So you need to understand how you treat yourself matters. Okay, I'm going to try and read this again, hopefully 414 on the clock. Picture what it would look like to be loved and appreciated by the world in just the manner you most desire. Channel this image as you move throughout your day. Miss Grace. You're not behaving nicely, and you're going to lose our fun time. Is that what you want? You want to lose the fun time outside? Stop. I'm not arguing anymore. You have to wait 8 minutes, 6 minutes, and then we'll have a conversation. But we have made an agreement, so this is the time you need to follow through with it. I might not get this one done on time, hopefully, which that's okay. We're not judging. Miss Grace. I need one for my Tauruses. Sorry, everything's going crazy. That's the joy of being a single mom. And we love it even in the chaos. Can I get a self-care for, I was going to say for me. I need a self-care for my Tauruses. Take time off. Huh? Yeah, I wish. Not all of us can do that, but we're going to do the best we can. Take time off. The world will not fall apart without you. And that's, Malibu Safodi? Dedicate a day in the future to self-care. Plan a trip to see a new movie or a day at home reading your favorite book. Whatever activity will leave you feeling refreshed and relaxed. And the reason that is because when you set a time in the future, now you're not only creating something to be excited for, one-on-one on the clock, but you're creating a space where you're making time for yourself and you're honoring it, which means you're showing up for yourself. And in doing that and showing up for it like you would an appointment or your child's, what would you call it, a recital or anything like that, or just showing up, you show up for everybody else. But when you take that time and you set a time and date and you make that appointment just like you would show up to work, you're showing up for yourself. And one, you can get excited about that excursion, and two, when you do that, you're empowering yourself to continue to do it and show up for yourself. And it's really important, and that's how you start understanding and showing yourself and showing your soul you are worth it, and how much you are worth. You show up for everybody else but not yourself. Your soul starts to question. So start showing up for yourself the same way you would show up for anybody else, okay? And when you make the appointment to do that, it really matters. Can I have, okay, snuck out the back end. Let's see here. 2323. I like this one. Endless cycles. Charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive patterns, and transformation. You may find yourself repeatedly resisting certain truths, leading to feelings of exhaustion and limitation. It's time to decide to live authentically for yourself, embracing your passion. By making this change, the world around you will begin to follow suit, breaking the cycles and fostering transformation. When you create those boundaries and you learn to trust yourself, that's when you actually get to see who you truly are and love yourself for who you truly are. She's trashing the place today. It's because I'm working. That's okay. You learn to empower yourself and set boundaries for yourself and for others. And they either treat you how you need to be or they move on. You move on, right? And that's their question. Don't do that. Okay, so we got divine light. I'm going to have to hurry to this. I'm sorry because my child is just being a distraction. She's lucky she's cute. That was 8:28 on the clock. Divine light. I am an expression of love and I shine like the sun. My inner light is my strength and my treasure. My intuition guides me to discover the wonder and goodness of who I am. Once you start learning who you are and loving who you are, how could the world not love who you are? Like, okay. Oh, I like this one too. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. Once we learn that and we can make those decisions and those choices from a place of peace, a place of knowing that in this moment I am safe, 9:09 on the clock, you become open to many more opportunities, choices, and abilities to make better decisions for yourself, especially when it comes to setting those boundaries and empowering yourself and seeing your strengths. Focus on some of these things. Let me know if any of them help. I love you guys, Taurus. I hope you have a fantastic May. Let me know which one, any of these resonate for you. Have a good day. I love you.